Good morning,
Alright,
ladies
guys.
and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm Jake Wilson,
I'm Brody Lee Sargent.
and we're doing commentary on Dash Falcon, the first one. So this right here was before we made Monarch Studios. The next version, it says, in Dash Falcon, that was my alias. Yeah, my alias. And before we really did anything, I had that alias before I created the character. And so when we edited it, when we were making it in the process, we were like, what should his name be? And I said Dash Falcon, and we said okay. And I guess I really didn't change that.
Oh, this guy was not named until we were at least 3/4 done with the movie.
Yeah, Al Stanky, who is the terrorist, right there throwing the fit.
Played by me.
Played by Brody. And also the character he's talking to, his name is Count Stalif Horok. And Stalif is a combination of Stalin and Joseph, which switched around as Joseph Stalin. So, and since Brody plays Count Horok, except he was also, and since he's also playing Al Stanky, I had to do the voice of Count Horok. But he was never seen because in the next ones we would look nothing alike.
Yeah. And this is the part where he finds him. I always liked the polygamist remark.
The polygamist remark, yeah.
Although at the time we didn't know how to pronounce it.
So I just said polygamist.
Yeah, Dash Falcon kind of started when I wanted to do an action movie, but Jacob didn't want to do a pointless action movie, which is later one of my movies.
Because if you look on Broadley's profile, Broadley the Brain, you'll see a plotless action movie.
Yeah. It's pretty beautiful.
Yeah, right.
And Dorbellia was not a sophisticated name. We named it after my dog.
Whose name is Dory Bell.
So,
and
yeah.
we moved the I and Dory over to the end, not an A. So this is an amusing part. Broadley's mom grows blueberries, and so Dash Falcon just happened to be eating a blueberry, and Al Stanky kind of got upset with him, so Dash was like, what should I do? So naturally he throws the blueberries at him, and they hit him in the eye, and he starts to scream.
Yeah, we really need to kind of revert back to the original Dash Falcon, because we kind of got away from some of this.
Now this part right here was an accident. The camera was supposed to be facing me, except that didn't work, so we cut that out. This is the uncut version. So
this is the very interesting part where he's going through the obstacle course while Al Stanky is moving very slowly, and then Al Stanky just runs past the obstacle course. And that's where the line, "You have no style in your soul whatsoever," comes from.
And then he says, "I have no soul whatsoever." And then this next part right here, not this part, but this
favorite.
this one right here, zooming in that far on my face, is another example of Broadley's fine camera skills.
Yeah.
And that right there didn't turn out as good as I thought it would, the falling stick, but oh well.
Yeah, the godsend, which we also missed in the third one.
Yeah,
sadly.
Oh well. But so in this part, it was kind of a pointless fight, because it was only me and Brody, and we didn't have a cameraman. It was just us, so we just set the camera. So it kind of gets a bit boring just watching us, without the intense camera movements.
And Jacob could not remember who I was going to blow up.
And in this part right here, I went absolutely insane, and I hit Brody and I actually hit him in the face. And I don't think he liked that very much.
And this was a takeoff of,
Army of Darkness.
And that is also a takeoff of Army of Darkness.
Starring Bruce Campbell, directed by Sam Raimi.
And we're not doing a promo for it, Jacob.
Oh, sorry. Army of Darkness, in theaters, 1992. Which has already happened, by the way, people. It's 2007, get with the picture.
We filmed this in 2000.
We filmed it in, July, Brody.
Oh, yeah.
And so here I am doing the Heimlich on Broadley. He didn't like it so much because he fell on the ground, obviously.
And then he gets up, unexplainedly.
Yes, and so then in this part, pull his bandana over his face, and he's like, "Di chi chi" or something like that.
Ho-chi-chi, ho-chi-chi. Which
Ho-chi-chi.
means no fair in Dorbellia.
Yes, and so this part right here, it looks like we're up on a tall hill. We really aren't. We're on this little tiny mound in Broadley's backyard, and we're just kind of beating each other up. It's really pointless. Not very much action because there's only one shot.
Also, you see his gun falling off earlier,
Yeah.
which he did not realize he had until the very last scene.
So now the thing with Dash is that he is a very big. Okay, now this part right here.
3 basic shots.
Yeah.
Each of them our arm positions are entirely different.
Yeah. But you see, what we should have done was done the fight scenes at least 3 times over, and gotten several different shots. So that would have worked great. But this one worked out great, especially with the Beethoven music we put in. And in that part, you can hear me say "cut" in the actual version. And so, I pull out my gun, and
shoot a blueberry to my forehead.
Yeah, the interesting thing, I shoot Brody, except what comes out is not a bullet, and you can just make out what flew out. And if you notice, Broadley's arms are crossed, but now on this one they're sprawled out, and he moves his thumb. Nice going, Broadley.
Hey, you had plenty of flaws yourself.
I'm not flawed.
Okay.
I'm a perfect human being.
We're talking about the movie now.
Yeah. And if you notice up there, my hair is kind of messy. It's kind of sticking out, like that. That really bugs me.
Although he constantly has a comb with him at all times.
That reminds me. Comb. Okay.
The Metro that he is.
I'm not Metro, gosh. And so that right there, it appears that I am talking into a microphone, but really I'm talking into the end of a USB cord to the commissioner on my MP3 player. So it looks like a mic. It's actually a USB cord.
And we actually originally there's a Falcon in the shot, but I accidentally cut it out.
So there's our commentary on the first Dash Falcon.
A wonderful movie.
Yes, a very wonderful movie.
In my opinion.
And Broadley's opinion. And mine too, because we spent quite a long time working on it. So catch up on the other Dash Falcon commentaries and the Dash Falcon movies, and the next one will be coming out next month. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
And don't stop being beautiful.
They're beautiful? What?